Okay, so here are all our elements, and we are going to fill out this chart based on all their properties. So our first element up here is copper. The color is kind of pinkish brownish. It is malleable and it's ductile. Our second element is carbon. It is black. It can be crushed easily, so it's not malleable or ductile. Our next element is magnesium, which is silver. It is malleable and ductile, and it's shiny. Aluminum is our next metal. It is also shiny. It's malleable and ductile. This yellow one is silicon. It is brittle, so it's not malleable or ductile. Then we have zinc, which is a silvery, shiny color. It should be malleable and ductile. And then our last element is silicon. And it's not malleable or ductile because it is easily breakable, but the color is shiny. It's like a dark, shiny gray. So there you can fill out the first couple of columns of your sheet right here. And then next we're going to test the reactivity with hydrochloric acid. So I've filled each of these test tubes with hydrochloric acid, and then I'm going to place one of each element in each test tube to see if they react. So that's aluminum. And it doesn't seem to be doing anything. So we'll let it sit. Next we'll put in copper. Again, copper is not reacting with the hydrochloric acid. Next we'll use carbon. Carbon doesn't look like it's reacting either. So our next element will be magnesium. And as you can see right there, magnesium is creating a lot of bubbles when it reacts with the hydrochloric acid. So magnesium does react with hydrochloric acid. So our next one, we'll use a little bit of this silicone. And we'll watch that. Silicon does not seem to be reacting with the hydrochloric acid. Next we will use a piece of zinc. Zinc is not reacting with the hydrochloric acid. And then for our last element, we'll use silicon. Silicon's not reacting either. So as we can see, after we've looked at the reactions of all the elements, the only one that reacted with hydrochloric acid was our magnesium, which is still bubbling. So you can fill that part out on your table, and then we're not going to do the reaction with copper chloride, but next we'll move on to the conductivity test. So I have a short circuit right here, and we're going to use each of the element to see if it can conduct electricity. So if I were to tap these two ends of the circuit together, that light bulb would turn on. So if we place an element between these two ends, we can see if it will conduct electricity.